The LTK Distinguished Service Award was established in 1973 to honor one of the floral industry's finest leaders, Leland T. Kinsel. As the sales manager for Denver Wholesale Florist, Lee was well known for his knowledge of the floral industry and for the energy and enthusiasm displayed toward his lifelong career. A tireless advocate for the floral industry, Lee supported WFSA in many capacities, including 3 terms as president from 1963 to 1966. During his tenure, Lee did a great deal to advance the association, as well as the entire wholesale floral industry. It is in that spirit that we celebrate today. These 4 words are the cornerstones of the LTK Distinguished Service Award. Each recipient was chosen because they displayed these characteristics in a way that set them apart from their contemporaries.
Hi Dad, congratulations. We're sorry we couldn't be there, but we wanted to send a personal message from all of us to you saying how proud we were and to congratulate you on your big award. I hope you're having a great time and I can't wait to see the video of how surprised you were. So hope you're having a good time and we love you.
Congratulations, Grandpa, we love you.
Yay!
Born in Albany, New York on January 25th, 1950, Peter Bilicki was the youngest of 3. Peter's career started as a child with his dad, who was a vegetable farmer and grower of flowers and bedding plants. Peter would help out on the farm and often accompany his dad to bring their homegrown products to the local farmers market and floral wholesaler. As a teen, Peter worked at a large retail shoe store chain. It took little time for management to recognize that Peter was a young man with great skills and was promoted to a store manager at the age of 19. This early beginning in sales, business management, and people skills set the stage for his incredible career in the floral industry, which would extend over the next 35 years. Peter's work ethics and creativity were duly noted, and in 1971, at the age of 21, he was hired by the Seagroat Floral Company as a salesperson. According to Ed, Peter was well respected by staff, a recognized leader, and simply was a natural when it came to managing and developing the business. During the next 12 years, Peter was subsequently promoted to general manager. Ed Seagroat says Peter made it possible for Seagroat Floral to grow due to his excellent leadership. Peter was among the 4 founders of Seagroat Riccardi Limited when it began in 1988. The company began by leasing office and cooler space, along with delivery trucks and staff from the distribution house of Orlev Foods. Their office had just 4 desks, and when the accountant would come in each month, Peter grabbed a piece of plywood and stretched it between 2 of the desks, with the accountant sitting in the middle. Peter's main role was product procurement, buying 85% of company volume. He was very successful in developing sources, negotiating price, forecasting inventory needs, managing shipping and receiving of merchandise, coordinating special holiday quantities and prices, and making adjustments to maximize results. One of Peter's biggest assets is his incredible people skills. Over the years, Peter developed long and successful relationships with vendors and growers. Many of these relationships still exist and continue to make Seagroat Riccardi successful. Peter's dedication, commitment, well-developed business skills, coupled with his humorous approach to situations, were the main ingredients that helped grow the business at a rapid rate. Year after year, the company's progress showed double-digit increases in both sales and gross profits, which generally are viewed by most business gurus as virtually impossible. Peter had been involved and supportive of nearly every industry organization during his entire career. Locally, he helped coordinate the Love of Kids and Roses program to benefit the Children's Hospital at the Albany Medical Center. Nationally, he was elected in 1995 and served for 3 years as an alternate member of the National Promoflor Council. In 1999, past WUFSA president Arlene Sorensen recruited Peter to become actively involved with WUFSA. Peter began by serving on the Education Committee. Peter was responsible for developing and marketing the first 2 successful summer sales camps held in Philadelphia and Chicago. He served a total of 5 years with this committee, with 2 as committee chairman. Peter also served as a mentor for the National Management Institute, an educational program which is held yearly. Recognized for extensive knowledge and experience of the floral industry, he served a 3-year elected term as the Northeast Director and board member of WUFSA. Peter simultaneously became involved with IFD, initially serving on the steering committee and later on the flower committee, and remained a part of IFD for the remainder of his career. No less important than his accomplishments in the floral industry, Peter's personal life is a success story on its own. Peter met Mary Jane in 1967. They married in March of 1971. First daughter, Kristen, was born in March of 1972 on a huge floral holiday, Holy Thursday. After her birth, the family were encouraged to be better family planners so as not to coincide with major flower holidays. Son, Stephen, was born in 1976, and daughter Adrian was born in 1978. Peter has a very close relationship with all his children. There are a total of 6 grandchildren, and luckily, all his children and grandchildren live nearby. Outside of work, Peter is an avid reader of newspapers and business and current events magazines and books. He often reads an entire book in one day. One could always depend on Peter as having lots of knowledge about a great many topics. Unknown by most of his colleagues or even co-workers, Pete started having health problems in 1991. He was diagnosed with a rare form of liver disease, a disorder that would most likely slowly destroy his liver. There was no known cause or cure, only medical treatments and procedures to slow down the progression and ease the symptoms. The disease eventually progressed to the point that Pete was forced to retire in late 2006. In the months following his retirement, most of his days were tolerable. Remarkably, even though he left work, he continued to log into work every day, reviewed and responded to email, and studied all the day-to-day events and business numbers. He is often called and asked his opinions, but within 2 years, he became weaker, frailer, and very symptomatic. And in September 2009, he was placed on the liver transplant list. In the year that followed, Peter spent a great deal of time in hospitals between Albany and Boston, and eventually became greatly incapacitated, barely able to walk from room to room. Peter's best chance of survival was to receive a partial liver transplant from a live donor. It turns out the perfect donor was a friend of daughter Kristen, Dennis Day. After months of preparation, the operation was performed on September 28, 2010, at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston. The operation took 60% of Dennis's liver and transplanted it into Pete, a process that spanned a total of 16 hours. Dennis was discharged after 1 week, and Peter spent 2 more in the hospital. There were a few complications, but the transplant overall was a huge success. One year later, we are happy to report that Peter is again in excellent health. The family is still in awe of the incredible miracle that has saved his life and gave him back his capability to enjoy life's pleasures again. Thanks to the incredible gift of Dennis Day, the miracles of modern medicine, and the love, support, and prayers of literally thousands of family members and friends, Pete is back enjoying his family gatherings, golfing, bowling, dinner with friends, vacations, and just looking forward to many long and healthy retirement years with his wife, children, and grandchildren. Congratulations, Peter Bilicki.